So, deep in the rainforest of Queensland, Australia, scientists found a little tiny spider that apparently graduated from medieval engineering school. Welcome back to another episode of Nature's Lit, and the ballista spider has taken this to a whole nother level. Y'all know what I was doing, right? You know what I'm saying, Peter Parker? And it's so new to science that it hasn't officially been named yet in scientific texts, but scientists are calling it the ballista spider. If you know what the local name is for this unhinged individual, let us know down in the comments. So when scientists entered the forest, they first saw these little silk webs coming down and connecting to these little bitty leaves. And they had no idea what these contraptions were until a little green tree ant came along and decided to take a nibble of a little leaf and got launched into the air. Can you imagine trying to eat your Wendy's 4 for 4 and then getting catapulted and then becoming somebody else's Wendy's 4 for 4? From eaten to being eaten. So it turns out that the ballista spider specializes in building silk-powered catapults. The spider stretches out dozens of silk threads under tension, and these silk threads are storing energy like a drawn bow. And then those threads are connected to a tiny trigger, and when a little green tree ant comes along to take a bite, it gets catapulted. And then the ant is blasted into the spider's waiting web at about 140 times the force of gravity. Why does this spider use this technique to catch green tree ants? Because ants are terrible prey. Ants bite, they fight, they can call their homeboys in, and they got about 1,000 of them. So instead of throwing paws, the spider lets physics do all the violence. Researchers also believe that the spider does something to the trigger to make the trigger almost irresistible to the ants. So not only is it building this catapult, it's baiting it, possibly. And here's the crazy part. This spider belongs to the same family as other cobweb spiders, but no one has ever seen this hunting strategy in a spider before. After studying spiders for centuries, scientists are learning that nature still has a ton of tricks up its sleeve. The ballista spider didn't have to get bigger or stronger. All it had to do was evolve to be able to build a beast of a trap. Of course, here's some information for you to do your deeper dive. If y'all give me a few more weeks, I promise I will have my website back up and running fully, and the links will be available there so that you can just go and click them and you don't have to do all that Googling. But until then, pause the video, remember the name of the articles, and then go Google them and find them. And that's your homework for today. Tell me one thing that you learned down below. But as always, nature is lit and it is for everybody. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. It's always appreciated. And as always, thanks for rocking with me.